Oh shit. Time for that video. Hey, what's up? This is Jason. I just wanted to put a little video together here. My next adventure here is learning to brew some beer. I have not done it yet, so this is all new. Been watching videos on YouTube, trying to figure out what exactly I need. So, what I've decided to do is I've got a couple of the 15.5 gallon Sankey kegs. You get your beer in the full-size ones, and I'm going to take those. One's going to be a hot liquor tank. The other one is going to be my boil kettle, and I'm going to try to do this all electric. But first off, for the mashing, I'm going to do a kind of a brew in a bag in a cooler method. So what I picked up is a 10-gallon cooler from Home Depot, and they're running about $45–50. Cheapest place you can get them. Trust me, I looked around. And we're going to get started on that. I'm going to put a thermometer on this. I'm going to put a stainless steel ball valve, and this is going to be my mash tun. So without further ado, let's get this started. I'm going to move this camera around. See if we can capture what I'm doing. All right, here's the bad boy here. So first thing I'm going to do is I've got a bulkhead that I picked up from Brewhardware.com. Bobby hooked me up over there, and so first off, you want to take your cooler, and you know what, I'm going to go ahead and zoom in on this a little bit so you can see a bit better. Okay, all right, so here's your, this is what you get at Home Depot. It's 10-gallon. Mine came with this screw type lid, so you can screw it on, which was my preference, which is why I went over this, over one of the Igloos or one of the other ones. Nothing wrong with them, they're just as good. But first thing you want to do is take your valve that comes in here, little spigot here, and take this out, the little plastic nut on the inside. I'm not going to show you that because if you can't figure out how to take a nut off of this, well then, this might not be your project. Okay, so this also has a little gasket that I'm going to pull out and show you. This little guy right here, and leave that in the cooler, and put that back in there. Okay, and got here, I think I need to tilt this down a little bit so I can work on this. All right, so we've got this guy. This is our bulkhead, and I'm going to have this little piece right here is going to go on the inside. This is going to go through the cooler to the outside. But first, before I slap that through there, well, actually, no, I'm going to wrap some Teflon tape around it. So let me go ahead and throw that in there. This side's where you're going to connect your ball valve to. This will be coming out that hole there. So that goes in here. And yeah. Then on the outside, we got one of these little O-rings. It's going to go on the outside here. Slide that over. Nice snug fit. Alright. Actually, I think what I'm going to do to make this easier on myself is I'm going to go ahead and pull that whole thing out, see if I can push it back in with that on there. Maybe not. I'll just leave it. Okay. Then I'm going to slap on some Teflon tape. I'm going to have a little bit of this. Get some of that nasty shit off there. And I'm going to wrap this on here. Here to do this. Hope I'm not totally out of the video or totally blocking what you're supposed to see, but throw a couple of wraps of that on there. It's a little tough to do at this angle. Should have done it before I put it in there. Doesn't take a whole lot. It'll tear off a little bit. Make it a little easier on myself. Okay. Teflon tape, no big deal. Just wrap some around there. Get a few wraps on it. Boom. There we are. Now I'm going to slap on this, make it look a little prettier, put a little ring on it. And then when you put your ball valve on, keep in mind which ways on and off on that, okay? So you want to make sure. Slap that on there. See if I need any spacers or not. This will tell me whether I do or not. And I think we'll be good. And I'm going to put, no, I don't even think I need a wrench on the back of that yet, do I? Might have to put a spacer on there. It's a little loose. Yep, I'm going to put a couple washers on here just to space that up, take that up. Because it might need a little extra. I got this big old gold one I think I'll put on here. This will look mint. No, it might be too thick. Let's try it. I'll probably pull the threads into it. If that's the case, that'll look really cool. There we go. That feels much more solid there. Okay. Let's see. Boom. I can clear it. Yep. I cleared it. That's good. Let's see if I need a little bit more. Okay. Set that up the way you want. Alright. Boom. Ball valve. Install. It's a little tight on there, I think, but I mean, it's right up against it, but should work. Of course, before you do this, make sure you do a leak test. Okay, so next thing we're going to do is we're going to move up to here. This area here, I've already marked a spot on here where I think I'm going to put my thermometer on here. So what I got here, 3-inch hole saw, which I hope is big enough. Yeah, it looks like it's going to clear. 3-inch hole saw here. Now when you put this in and drill through here, you want the tip of that to pierce the inside, but not this. Just that, because your probe's going to go in there, and then I'm going to widen that hole up. Okay, so without further ado, let's do it. All right. Whoa! Tighten your shit up first. I thought I had this ready. I did not. Okay. We're going to start right here. Straight down. Out of there. But old lady's going to come in making a mess in the laundry room. Now I just got to make sure to go all the way through it here. I'm just going to wait till I see that tip come through there. There we go. And that's where we stop. Get my hole through there. Now, get a little screwdriver or something. Hopefully pop this out. Now I'm just going to check and see if the space even fits in there. Yep, may have to widen that up just a little bit. That's all right. I'll grind that out a tad. And then I need a, where's that bit I have? Got another bit I need. Of course, it's going to be right over here. Obviously, I'm going to have to edit some of this out because I'm all over the place. But follow with me. I'm just a regular do-it-yourselfer. You can do the same thing. Now, of course, on here, this is kind of a, show you what I've got here. This has got a this thermometer for it, 3-inch. This one, particular one, has a 4-inch probe. That's from here to here, and a bulkhead fitting on here, so you can just mount that to there. Now, what I'm going to need is going to be a, I believe it's a 13/16 or 7/8 holes, but I'm just going to kind of keep going and test fit it until I feel like it's right. Get that off of there. So yeah, we'll go with that first. So, get in there. It's actually not a bad looking hole, if I do say so myself. The reason I'm doing this backwards is because I know I'm going to have to trim this out, and I can't really show you that right now. So, hole first. Ooh, she's almost there too. I feel like it almost thread through that hole. Maybe I will. That would have to require that. Okay. Then take a little pause, and I'll be right back. All right, what's up, it's Jason? I'm back. I had to take a little pause there and clean up that hole in the cooler a little bit, and then get my vape break in it. So bear with me. Gotta get that out of my system. All right, so I think I got this hole where I want it to be. Let's get back down to the cooler and see what happens. All right. All right, here we are. Hopefully you can see that okay. Okay, so now, well, fuck, I don't know how well you're gonna see now that I just vaped up this room. But I finished up the hole here. I just took a little air grinder here I had and just kind of cleaned up that hole to make the thermometer be able to fit in. The face was a little bit too big, so now let's put this bad boy in here and get this one clamped down. All right, so put my O-ring on right there. It should fit like a glove now. We'll see. I made it pretty tight though, so I may have to kind of push it in a little bit. Let's see if I got enough room to clear. It's gonna be close. Think about it. Yeah, get in there. It's gonna be a tight fit. So I'm practically threading this into the cooler. I don't know if I need to go any further than that. I think that's looking pretty good. Let me check and see if that looks straight. Yeah, not bad. It's not absolutely perfect, but it's all right with me. And I don't even think I need that in there. Will it help? I don't think it's necessary. I'm gonna try it without. I'm gonna try it with just the nut here, and then this little O-ring sits right in this groove here. Press that up against the cooler wall, like so. Should be able to make my seal. Of course, I'm gonna have to leak test this and make sure it all works. And now I'm kind of thinking I might have been better off to get a 2-inch probe on my thermometer here rather than a 4-inch. Might get in the way a little bit. We'll have to be wary of that when I'm mashing in here. Nut goes on there. Let's see if I can turn this from this side here. Which I can. Nice and tight. All right, how we looking? Turn it a little bit more. Looks about perfect. Okay, so there we are. Got our ball valve installed. Now I got to clean up all my dust and dirt from grinding. Give this a washout. And that's basically it. So we got our ball valve on there, and I'm going to use a bag in here. I mean, you could do it with, you could put a false bottom. I still need to make on the end of that ball valve, I'm going to make a dip tube on there so I can get as much fluid out as possible. Another video will come where I do that, but this is what you get for now. You got your 10-gallon Home Depot cooler, you got your thermometer in there, and we got a ball valve. Alright, next video I'm going to do will be doing a kegel build. I'll show you guys how to cut the top of it off, install sight glass, a ball valve, and a thermometer on that one. So stay tuned. If you haven't already done it before, go ahead and hit that notification bell. Please like this video, subscribe, and hopefully this will help you out. And happy brewing. Alright, peace.